Control A, Control C, Control V for each one, which is far different than, you know, writing everything word for word. It at least ensures that it is consistent. And there are
especially
no
when your
errors.
eyes are bleeding 18 hours into it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I would, and there may even be an easier way. Like again, I'm not sure, but I think reaching out to the justices to find out if that might be possible would maybe best course of action, because I think they would understand the value in having something like this to make what is a very complex, nuanced thing become considerably easier for the DOJ as a whole, right? That means for police officers, lawyers, like, you know, anyone really. I can't see a judge being like, no, I don't want to put in the effort into doing that, right? Like, you're sitting here saying you will go through and charge by charge copy every single thing because there's no means of copying it elsewhere. Like, I imagine there would be a judge who would sit down and make that.
Do it all.
Yep. That would be my assumption, right? I mean, obviously I can't speak on behalf of people, but that'd be my assumption.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, I just saw that there was a lot of lawyers getting hired on. I think they've hired like 5 new lawyers in the last 24 hours or something like that, or licensed them. And I was like, you know, we got all these new lawyers, and I know how difficult the thing is. It's 70 legislation entries. It's so hard. I mean, every time, I'm sure you've probably been in scenarios this week where you're trying to be like, you know, I think I remember in legislation something about this, and y'all all spend like 20 minutes digging through 70 legislation papers trying to figure out where it was, because the search functions are terrible. You can only search the title line, so if you misspell even one thing, or you even miss the plural of it incorrectly, you can't find it. But then digging through everything line by line and having to dig through all the fluff is just a hot mess. And then whenever you do find it, you're trying to explain where to find it to somebody else, and it's so hard to explain how to get to that point.
Yes, it is. It's no bueno.
And it's just a big time saver, a big headache. It just makes things easier, in my opinion. But that's why I'm trying to pass it around to get other opinion to see what people's thoughts are on this organization, if this does make things easier. Like, honestly, dissecting everything, I'm starting to see things I didn't realize before. I didn't know there was a 360-month cap on charges.
Since when?
It's Court of Procedure, Article 1, Chapter 13, Section A. Article 1, 13A.
Oh, wow. You learn something new every day. Yeah. You want to know the worst part? The legislation has been my biggest points of contention. And I always, I would say it's maybe like maybe a little facetious, but like, you know, cadets, one of their biggest areas of concern is like knowing case law. And case law is just one of the fucking things in legislation. Just one. And if we can't get them to remember just one, how the fuck are we going to get them to know 70 different pieces of fucking legislation, some of which differ depending on if you're in the North or South?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. There's 2 different legislations that list case law.
Oh, don't tell me that. I'm busy that day.
It's Article 1, Chapter 9, Common Law of San Andreas. And then there's a whole ass other legislation that's Common Law of San Andreas.
Why? Why? I hate it.
If you type speed in the legislation thing, there's 2 different Los Santos County speed limit legislations. I don't have those transcribed into this document yet, but
I refuse.
But you know, it's just a factor of our legislation. I will say everything in here, like I said, I've kept everything word for word exactly how it is. The only exception has been the search and seizure legislation, or the search warrant legislation, because it was organized very poorly. So I kept everything word for word, but the paragraphs are organized in a different order, in an order that actually made sense with things that went together. If that makes sense at all.
No, it does. It does. I mean,
'Cause I don't know
if
if
you
you've looked
really,
at that legislation. It's
I haven't
pretty,
looked at anything. You know why?
because you just know it.
No, I don't. Clearly not, because I didn't know 360 months was a fucking cap. Well, I'm glad this is being done. It's kind of funny because I did intend on, not to this extent, but I did intend on at least getting everything in like a single Google Doc just to be able to sort, like, again,
Just
even
Control F.
searching specific words isn't a possibility within legislation. Like, you know, and it's
Subpoena.
crazy because like you look for something. Okay, let's say regulation, right? Regulation doesn't come up because what is titled is regulations.
Yeah.
So
If
if
you
I
miss the
type
plural,
regulation,
it won't search
nothing,
either.
exactly, which is very problematic. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I am glad that you are trying to sort that out, because that, again, even what you have here makes life considerably easier. Oh,
That's the goal.
wow, I'm next
And
to a
I love
building
paperwork
that
stuff like
has,
this.
for a great finish, make it a rim job.
That's true. I learned that in college.
Oh. And it's rim with 2 M's. Interesting.
Is that how that's spelled?
You know, I never really considered, like, looking into it. Maybe. It's also bold. Like, for a great finish,
rim
make
job
it a
is pretty bold.
rim job, you know? Sorry, don't mind me. But yeah, I'm all for you doing this, for sure. If I see a judge, I'll inquire about the capabilities they have on the MDT. Alternatively, it might be possible if someone with like high access in the MDT can also do it. I just don't know who that would fall under. I would assume like maybe high command or like higher up in marshals. I'm not certain though.
You know what? Just give me edit power of the legislation. I promise I won't change anything. I'll just use it for copying, pasting, and that's it.
I'm curious to know who would, like, outside of Angel, who would have that ability.
Who heckin' knows? Probably any justice. I bet anyone with a justice tag in the system can do it.
Possibly.
Since that
But
is
then again, they
their
can make, you
power.
know, different like ranks and groups,
Yeah.
and so who knows. Well,
Yep.
good luck with that.
Thank you.
Good.
Well, feel
I
free to
would
reference it.
definitely say hold off on like the 1-for-1 for charges until someone can speak to a judge, because if they can make your life easier with that, it's considerably better than doing that shit on your own.
Oh yeah. That'll be a night. That's literally the last thing on my list, just because of how much of a nightmare headache it's gonna be.
Yep.
I'm determined to do it. It's gonna happen, but I'm hoping to do it the easiest manner possible. That saves a little bit of my sanity.
Focus on whatever else you have to do with it while, you know, trying to determine from a again, I think a judge would be best course, like, but who knows.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try and show this to both the mayors. Do we still have a mayor in
Oh,
Blaine
hello.
County? Whatever happened with that?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because apparently he got removed, but like Fred got removed, but from my understanding, it's constitutionally impossible for them to remove him.
Oh. Ooh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's part of what I was looking through when I was doing this whole thing, right?
Huh. Well, that that's interesting.
Why is that?
Well, it's just isn't it kind of ironic that like if he was removed and there's nothing constitutionally that allows said removal, but like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Well, it's going to come down to interpretation, right? So in the Constitution, Article 2, Chapter 8, or Section 8, however you want to say it, uh, the elected positions of Blaine County Mayor, Los Santos County Mayor, and the elected official of San Andreas Medical Authority shall have a 3-month period to hold office before elections shall be held again. Which seems to imply as if that's in the Constitution. And so the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. You can't override the Constitution. We don't have a mechanism to amend the Constitution, and we don't have a mechanism to override the Constitution. So with my interpretation of that means that if once they're elected, they shall hold that position for 3 months, according to this. Now it could be interpreted a little bit differently, but just in plain speak reading, that's how it's reading to me. As if you consider this as the literal, you cannot override the Constitution.
I hope
And
you
this
know
is the
I'm
supreme law
using
of the land.
your index thing just to figure out the fucking titles of pieces of legislation. Give me a
Do it.
moment.
Makes life easier.
Yeah, it does.
You're probably going to go to the Blaine County one where they talk about the Blaine County members of the Blaine County Mayor's Office, positions and responsibilities, right?
No. I swear there was some. Maybe it was that. Hold on. What was it titled?
It's Blaine County legislation, the one that's called Blaine County members of Blaine County Mayor's Office. So if you type members with an S at the end, it should pop up. Or positions.
Grounds for dismissal.
Yeah, it's something in there about grounds for dismissal, but then that makes that sound like that legislation is unconstitutional, because as in the Constitution, Article 1, Section 1, supremacy of the Constitution. Effectively, the Constitution itself is the supreme law. You cannot override the Constitution. We have no mechanism to override it, and that includes the legislation. So anything that's written in the Constitution cannot just be legislated out. That mechanism does not exist.
Hey. Okay, I just read this and I thought it was a little funny. I obviously know the intent behind it, but how come under treasurer it says, and even the mayor, like deputy mayor, it says deputy mayors are required to have a criminal record free of any violent misdemeanors and/or felonies. Is it fair to call it a criminal record if one does not exist?
Right. It's all like, they have to have traffic citations.
Yeah, isn't the implication there that like they've broken a law at some point? They're required to have a criminal record free of any violent misdemeanors and/or felonies.
Yep, so they must have committed traffic offenses before they can be the mayor's cabinet.
Holy fuck. That's interesting. I don't know. I feel like the more okay, my problem is that when I get sucked into something, I will hyper focus. And there's like there's nothing that can pull me away from that, which is problematic because you start looking into things that like no one is looking into, and you find out a year after something's been in fucking legislation, the Constitution, whatever, that like you can do something that you potentially otherwise thought you couldn't, or vice versa, right? Like you start finding these like loopholes and a million other things, but like I'm gonna be real, I don't know that we got the support structure to deal with that at the moment.
Yeah. You want another fun little one that maybe can be interpreted strangely? Freedom of Information Act. Article 7, Section 1. The only thing that says in there is any report created by law enforcement will be subject to FOIA. Which means if it's not a report created by a law enforcement officer, it can't be FOIA'd.
You said Article 7 on which? Hold on.
Court procedure, Article 7, Chapter 1, Section A.
There we go.
The whole FOIA legislation only mentions specifically that you can FOIA police reports. Nothing else can be FOIA'd. And the entire legislation is about how to FOIA police reports. And the restrictions and things like that. Technically, there is no mechanism for FOIAing anything else except for a report written by a police officer.
Any report created by law enforcement may be subject to FOIA.
69's gonna 10-7 at Milton's for repair. If anyone needs a repair, it's gonna be a mechanic at Milton's.
That's it. Everything else is the process. Restrictions, the process.
One moment. Yes. What's up?
I got fired. I'm trying to get my job back, and no one's responded to me. I've reached out to my old boss, and I don't know what I did.
You got fired. You want to get your job back? And who'd you reach out to?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know who you reached out to?
I gave my resume.
You gave your resume?
Yeah, it was on a piece. I had to do it on a piece of cardboard because I didn't have enough money, and now my rent's due, and they're about to evict me.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's just a little everywhere. Which department did you get hired into?
I was a dispatcher, and then
you were
I got
a dispatcher?
Fired, and yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I don't know exactly who's in charge of hiring dispatch because there are two departments, and it gets real complicated. To be honest.
Okay, that's all right. I'll be a janitor. I don't mind.
You'll be a janitor? Well.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, so unfortunately, I can't. I don't really have. I can't offer you a job. I'm just a lowly officer.
Do you need like a secretary or something?
Do I need a secretary? Not exactly. They probably wouldn't allow me to have one either. Well, hold on. Wait. Is there anything in legislation indicating I, as a police officer, cannot have a secretary? Wait, no. I can't afford you. I don't get paid
now.
Like
your pay.
I don't have any incomes or anything work.
Yeah. And I want to go to that security.
You don't have any income? Okay.
Yeah.
When did you apply?
I'm definitely going up there.
Hang on. I think a month ago. I don't know.
A month ago? And did they reach out to you regarding your application and hiring and whatnot?
No, I think they lost my piece of cardboard.
They lost the... Oh, no. Okay. Give me your information, and I will forward it to... So, again, I don't know exactly who's in charge of hiring for dispatch, but I will ensure that it gets forwarded to the appropriate department.
Okay, thank you. Would you like my ID?
Yes, if you could show me your ID.
Oh, you can have it. I don't mind.
No, just flash it. I don't want to forget to hand it back to you. No, just no. Hey, what's your name?
Pippi.
All right, here, just go ahead and flash it to me, okay? Because again, I don't want to forget to hand it back to you.
5 is gonna 76 to the latest suspicious activity call 8 Milton Parkway.
Oh, girl, you gotta get a new one. That's expired.
It's okay. I run everywhere. I need the exercise.
I know, but you still need a valid ID. Okay, listen. Here's some money. You can certainly get a new ID with that, okay? Because the last thing I want is for you to get called into an interview. They ask for your ID, it's expired, and they go, well, that's invalid, and we can't use that. So, I don't want that to happen to you. So, if you go to the courthouse to the right-hand side of the staircase, there's someone who will sell you one. All right?
I'll go and buy a new one then.
All right, perfect. And I also need your phone number.
Oh, wait, do you want me to read it out? I can read it out. I'm pretty good at reading out phone numbers.
Yep. Just read it out.
420.
All right, 420.
725.
725.
7318.
7318. Is that correct? So 420-725-7318.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, perfect.
25 break-in. Also,
I've written
yes,
down your
sir, every
information.
6 into the 24/7.
I'm going to reach out to specific people who should have the answer, and I'll ensure that your information is forwarded. Okay.
Okay, I'm really good at flagging plates and writing down plate numbers. I'm really proficient in that.
Okay, I'm jotting that down here in my notepad. I'm really good at flagging plates and writing down plates. Very, very proficient in that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, unfortunately, there's nothing I can necessarily do because I'm just an officer, but I will ensure it gets forwarded to the appropriate department. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
If you know anyone needing like any work done around the house, I'll do like gardening.
Gardening?
I have, yeah.
Okay,
I'm about to be evicted.
How much money do you need?
If I was 23, there's going to be a
You don't
tailgater
know.
outside.
How much to not get evicted?
I've just come to terms with it. I'll buy a tent.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
way
good
too
news,
much
good news. Hold
backed
on,
up.
let me reference. Social services, right to free housing. Citizens are entitled to free housing, which the state provides, starting with the apartments in Little Seoul. Girl, you good? You ain't getting evicted.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was really stressful.
Yeah,
Okay.
well-
I'm gonna let you go. I'm 18 hours in.
Okay, have a good
Okay,
one.
bye. Thank you.
Sorry. No, thank you. Sorry, I was just on the phone at the same time, you know? Actually, I was on the phone with someone who provided me an easy way of looking at all of the legislation to determine, you know, what you is entitled to.
245.
And right to free housing is one of them.
So I don't need to live in a tent?
No, you don't need. You can live at Little Seoul free of charge.
That's moldy. You know what? I'll take it. It's fine.
It's, girl,
As long as
better
I
than
don't
a
get
10.
evicted. Oh, now I gotta pay my phone bill.
Oh, well, how much is that?
The $100 should cover it.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Hold on. Here you are. Okay. That should
That's so
cover
much
it.
money.
No. You hold on to it, okay? You hold on to it.
I can't. That's a lot of money. I can't.
No,
take
but
at
you
least half
can't.
of it.
No. It's okay. No.
It's okay. You take it. I insist.
You're not good at following directions.
Oh, I try. Is that why they didn't hire me?
It's a
Is that why I got
possibility.
fired?
I don't know. It's just there. You hold on to that, okay?
Thank you.
Hold on to
try.
that. Okay. As much as I would like to stay in chat, I unfortunately do have to go respond to calls because we're very short-staffed. But I will say this: I
Okay.
will make sure your information is forwarded. Okay. Also, wait.
I
What
can
shift?
help.
What shift? What shift?
This one, shift 3, I think.
3? Okay. Yeah. No. It's shift 3. It's shift 3. Okay. Now is it from like now until, or is it like hours
Kinda back
before
to
up
the night, Dallas.
until
We all
a
get
certain
that,
time?
27.
It just depends on the day.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna reach out to Lucas and find out. And Lucas may not have an answer, but hopefully I get pointed in the right direction. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Okay, even if you need a janitor, I'll do that. It just,
Okay. All right.
Any job.
If there's
Are
an
they
opening, I'll
hiring?
let you know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Not a clue.
Okay, I need to try and find something for the interim then.
Okay. Well, I wish you
Thank
the. Oh, go to Senior Buns, the food court.
Senior buns?
Yeah.
I can't cook. I used to be a veterinarian. I can perform surgeries on animals, but I can't cook. I never cooked for myself. I always made enough money
Yeah, but-
to buy food.
But you can be taught how to do things.
I might give someone food poisoning.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Oh, so it's okay if I give someone food poisoning?
Not intentionally, but like, you know, sometimes we're all human. We make mistakes. Stuff happens.
Okay, I'll try.
But good luck. Good luck. I'm sure someone will hire you, okay?
Okay.
car. You stay safe. I gotta go.
Okay, goodbye.
Have a good one. Are we responding to the Buen Vino call?
I don't know if we have the unit to be the same like bank truck situation, I believe.
Oh. I mean, I'll head in that direction.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like down a little bit from where the initial bank call went off. I definitely want to collect evidence. If I will 76 prepare with you.
69 was 26 there as well.
I mean, how aggressive have the bank truck related calls been?
So normally, you chase them long enough, they shoot you.
Oh.
Yeah. See a car speeding down from West Bronxer, black border.
Wait, is it a premiere?
No, I look more like an Astron.
A firm. Hello?
Arrested for crime? Hey, honey.
Hey, how's it going?
You got found guilty, bitch. Okay, goodbye. Honey, I just got robbed of my food. Like
Okay.
at gunpoint, by the way. It was Idris Kingsley. He took $3,300 worth of food and ran off.
I don't know who that is.
Idris Kingsley, that's his name, man.
Okay.
He's a guy. He's a British man who broke my nose before. And then I said he's a lying bastard, and so he came outside and he held me up for my food and my drink.
has
So
eyes on the bank truck, it is moving.
this is my police report.
No, it's not.
It is, sir.
No.
I called the police, sir.
Okay, honey, I'm at a bank truck. I gotta go.
Okay, bye, honey.
Bye.
Good luck.
Am I blind? Where is it?
Passing me now. Looks like 2 guards driving, but the back is open. It just crashed right on my 20. Pretty much north of you on Buen Vino. Hey, dude. Yeah.
Did you just say on my 20?
Hey, affirmative. We're supposed to
Stop
each other.
saying on my 20. For fuck's sake. Please. I love you.
We're in an active 80 with the Group 6 bank truck westbound Buen Vino Road. Traffic light, weather clear, traffic moderate, speed 70. Pull it
I'm
over!
not sure if they're gonna stop or not, but yeah, maybe you can force them to stop.
They've been stopped. Need y'all out of the vehicle, please. Out of the vehicle. This the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Listen, or else.
I don't think they're listening
Hey.
to you.
Hey. Come on, step out. Hello? Don't make me reach through that bullet-resistant glass with my baton. I will. Don't fuck
maybe
with me.
Maybe he's blind and deaf.
Hmm.
Maybe the passenger's directing us on him somehow.
That's a possibility. Can you please get out?
245. Have you guys got people trying to break into it? Or what's the situation with it?
No, the back's open, but there's a driver and a passenger still moving the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. Okay.
Yeah, there's just the 2 guards in the vehicle still, but back is open.
How would they have transported this with the guards in it?
Oh.
Maybe they
I've seen
just
crazy
stopped you like
things
you
happen.
did. Maybe they just stopped you like you
Maybe
did
he
and
just
just popped
stopped
it
for
up in the
them
back.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, but they would have had to have let it here, right?
Oh.
Unless it was already like driving here to a bank or something. Maybe it was en route to a bank on these roads or something.
I've seen bank trucks before taken like off-road around this area, like into the vineyard and whatnot. Or like brought onto the top of a mountain. Hold on, let me see where the ping went off.
Go back and see if there's any cars sound or anything.
It was at the winery, vineyard,
winery,
whatever it
yeah.
is, like the parking lot.
I mean, is it possible to shoot all the guards without shooting the guys inside and taking the stuff?
I mean, we just stopped the car. Maybe they just did the same thing and stopped it.
It would have had to have been more than just. I mean, they're driving very aggressively now, but I'm just trying to think. I mean, it is possible, yes.
It's like it happened. 'Cause, I mean, the back's open.
It's not just open. The whole back door is missing. The windshield is also shattered. The side mirrors are fine. Huh. Yeah, I'm not certain.
Yeah, you don't see this every day.
No. Dallas, I'm going to turn back and head over to you if you're still on scene.
Hey, farm, I'm just having a look around. I found 2 downed Group 6 guards where the very initial call for the security truck came in.
Maybe those guards got out, started blasting, and then the truck carried on, and they just stopped the truck and went in the back.
Now this don't seem right. Okay, I think y'all are right. I didn't see
Yeah.
this original call, The only one I had noticed was the one just like south of here. So when I saw it at that location, it wasn't making sense that it would have been like, you know, they kind of pushed it off road, but it being here makes more sense. I think they would have just shoved it to the side.
I mean, you typically don't see a bank truck come to this location unless someone's driving it here. Like, it's kind of like a random spot.
That's
for them to
also
go.
true. So, okay, here's the thing. I don't actually
wonder
know
how
if
they
it's
got out
true,
here, like,
primarily
off-road,
because
yeah.
the only bank truck calls, like with very few exceptions, like I've typically seen in this area. I lied. No, I lied. It was the fucking crates, the ammunition crates that I've seen out here.
See the bank truck go off? It goes off in the tunnels near Polito, like on the train tracks, or it goes off at the top of like Vinewood, like what's not Vinewood, like what is it, Mount Han Drive? Typically up there. It's normally like on a mountain somewhere, hill,
Yeah,
but
it's
the driver is normally not in the car, and it's someone else driving it.
like the hill north of the power plant in Sonora Way. Like it's
Yeah.
typically where I see these things end
I
up.
haven't really ever seen the guards still be in the driver's seat during these.
Me neither. This is first.
Especially to come off road like this, I don't really see them like that.
Quite strange. I will say that. There's so many monster trucks in this fucking area.
Yeah.
$390.76, latest 1099 Bravo. I'm specifically looking for my two people. Barrett Bates alongside oh gosh, what was that dude's name?
I don't know. One of my green hair, one of my blue. I don't remember.
Cilantro something.
Yeah, that guy.
Cilantro coriander.
Imagine being named after something that like people can genetically just not enjoy. It's starting to make more sense because like his personality wasn't really given, and it just might be a genetics thing.
Yeah.
Is there a tracker for that 99?
No. It'll probably be gone by the time I get there.
Wait, I just oh, never mind. Same bank truck.
Yeah.
I finally
I
found
thought
it.
I saw one.
Well, I just ran into the same bank truck with the missing doors in the back and the drivers. Southbound Banyan Canyon. Oh. We could have died. Could be worse. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the area of the 99. It is likely gone.
I'm sure we'll see him at another one.
What did you just do?
Oh, Matt Rhodes. Curdy, thank you for the 44 months. I appreciate it. And Friend, thank you for the 29 months. Chat, I'm gonna go grab a drink. And also gonna go pee, so I will be right back. Give me a few minutes. Dispatch 390 10-7 few mics. Throw music on. I don't know any of these songs. What is this? Okay, we're back.
Is anyone on radio? MRPD?
009's on radio. What can I help you with
Does
that?
What's going
anyone
on, Willie?
know who Tackleberry is? Okay, so apparently it's an officer.
Yeah, Greg Tackleberry?
Yeah, there was a guy that said, "Hey, is Tackleberry on duty?" And I said, "I don't know." And then he got out with a gun and said, "You better check." And I said, "No, he's not."
This happened in
I don't.
prison?
I don't. No. This happened at like on Vespucci, like just now. I don't know who the guy was. But he said that I guess he wanted to know where Tackleberry was, or if he was on duty. I've never seen Tackleberry around yet.
What was the description of the post?
Want to say off the top of my head, it was like all black. He had like blonde hair and sunglasses on. A black, I believe, two-door sports car. Six nine A 76 latest 99 Alpha. If I see Tackleberry on video, I'm just gonna let him know that apparently someone's looking for him. Six I have eyes on the vehicle northbound Milton Road.
I'm back. 390 10 8.
So I've got a 99 Alpha car eastbound on Marlowe Drive. Yeah, Black Bison.
785 76.
390.
Continuing eastbound on Marlowe Drive. Continuing eastbound Marlowe Drive. I continue on towards Sonora. It's staying eastbound Marlow Drive. To Vinewood Hills and Marlow Drive eastbound. Merging southbound, I'm gonna be continuing, merging eastbound again, Marlow Drive. To be going down towards Sonora.
390 secondary, merging southbound towards Sonora Road. Continuing southbound, merging Elgin. Right, westbound Clinton. Continuing westbound Clinton. Dallas, go ahead and take secondary.
Affirmative.
Oop.
Local, but continuing westbound at Coastal Road.
That local did y'all dirty.
That did
Hey,
more
they
than the
did,
interference
they did.
ever would.
Continue westbound at Coast Boulevard. Aston Milton. Charleston Strangeways. Continue westbound Clip. Merging on the west Clip. Charleston Portola. Continue westbound west of Clip. Still pushing it westbound west of Clip. Facing southbound on west of Clip. Westbound west of Clip. Left southbound North Orchard Drive. Crossing over Boulevard Del Perro. Continuing southbound North Orchard Drive. Left eastbound through the movie studio Industry Passage. Continue eastbound Heritage Way, left northbound Movie Star Way.
Good check to
Right,
see if that
eastbound
dude's car
Marathon.
is in that same swap spot from last time.
Affirmative. Right southbound Dorset. 22 eastbound Dorset. Left, merging eastbound on Carter. Continuing eastbound Carson, approaching the Rockford Plaza. Left, northbound San Beatus. How continuing eastbound Howick, swerving in opposing lanes and correct lanes. Charleston Alta, continuing eastbound Howick. Power, Charleston Power. Approaching Meteor. Charleston Meteor approaching Elgin, continuing eastbound Howick. Left, northbound Elgin.
Good morning, Helico. How you doing?
Continuing northbound Elgin. Approaching Violet Boulevard. Right eastbound Bridge Street. Continuing eastbound Bridge Street. Crossing over Glory, continuing eastbound Bridge. Left eastbound Westmere Drive. And southbound now, Eastmere Drive. Approaching Mirror Park Boulevard. Left southbound Mirror Park Boulevard, right westbound San Andreas. Westbound San Andreas. Right northbound Supply. Getting onto the freeway. Primary Collette.
Continuing on the freeway, sticking right, facing northbound. If they continue towards LS, we're coming out on Popular. Continuing northbound, going out on Popular, left west on Popular. Left southbound Elgin. Right westbound Occupation. Westbound Occupation.
25 secondary vehicle continuing westbound occupation. Crossing Alta. Left southbound Los Lagoons. Right westbound crossing over Dorset. Northbound A. Bilton Parkway. Left westbound Carcer. Continue westbound Carcer. Now merging westbound Dorset. Left westbound Marathon. Continue westbound Marathon. Right northbound Morningwood. Eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. Continue eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. Run all over the road, continuing eastbound Boulevard Del Perro, left northbound Mailway and Thunder, right east Del Perro,
You guys,
right southbound Port Talbot.
you guys are potentially being tailed by a black gauntlet registered owner, James Rue. This one in the corner.
Affirmative. Continue westbound Boulevard Del Perro. Cutting across the sidewalk to Life Invader, merging southbound Movie Star Way. Continuing southbound Movie Star Way. Left eastbound San Andreas. Right southbound Calais. Eastbound Vespucci. Continuing eastbound Vespucci, approaching Alta. Left northbound Alta. On the sidewalks of Alta Street. Northbound Alta. Right eastbound Integrity. Right northbound 22 southbound Lower Power. Right westbound San Andreas. Left southbound Alta. Northbound Vespucci. Left southbound through the apartment. Lot here, hole in the wall.
Hello, officer.
Not taking the hole in the
Hi,
wall.
is everything
Left
okay in there?
eastbound, headed towards Alta
I
Street.
haven't been stealing today, so it should be
Exiting
okay.
on Alta, cutting across.
Should have seen what I used to do back.
Hello.
Like my outfit, you know who I'm dressed up as?
Facing towards Power.
Yeah, let him guess. Let him guess. Let him guess.
Left
Don't give it away.
northbound Power.
Give him a clue, though.
Oh,
This is
Right
my clue.
eastbound Vespucci.
I'm sorry. Repeat that. Sorry, radio's. I
Right
actually gotta
southbound.
go. I'm sorry. Fuck. There's just so
Bye,
much
officer.
happening.
Bye.
Right westbound Adams up. That's southbound Power. Ocean in eastbound Innocence. And eastbound Innocence passing the 24/7. Right east to southbound, cutting across the Pleasant Store parking lot. Passing Lucky Plucker. Southbound through alleyways.
What did you just do?
Then on the McDonald's. Eastbound McDonald's. Left northbound Warlow. Left westbound Innocent.